Welcome back everyone, I'm Kate Plays Games, this is EVE Online, and you see before you again a Tech 1 fitted Tech 1 Battlecruiser with which we're going to attempt to complete a level 4 mission. Well, let's take a look at the fit of this, see if I can remind myself what we did. What have we got in the high slots? 650mm scout artillery. Right, this is going to be like a medium range snipey. What's this missile? A rapid light missile. Not sure why I put that on, but there must have been a reason. I think shoots out to 42. Yeah, that's why. Fall off range of the guns is 42, which is the same as the rapid light missile. Got an afterburner, 2 medium armor repairers. Is there anything I want to change to level 4? Yeah, I'm going to get better resist because these resistances are crap. Even though this reactive armor hardener will move it 60 points to match exactly what you're being shot with. So if, for example, we're being shot with kinetic and thermal, it will change to 30 and 30. That's still not going to be good enough for a level 4 mission. So we're going to put 2 armor hardeners on. That means we're going to lose a gyro stabilizer. That's a little bit of DPS gone, but I can handle that. Where's armor hardeners? Here we are. Armor hardeners. We'll put a thermal enduring and a kinetic enduring. That's fine. Cap life with everything running is 17 minutes 33. That's pretty good. It's going to be more than stable with just one running or with both and without the afterburner, so that's fine. Damage wise, we're going to do our usual and replace the Tech 1 ammo with, in this case, Republic Fleet phased plasma. And we'll go for some Kaldari Navy Scourge light missiles. And we're going to replace these crappy Hobgoblin 1s with Kaldari Navy Hornets. So the engagement range of this is pretty much 40 kilometers. That's the same for the guns and the missiles. The drones will go out to 60, and that's just skills based. 481 DPS. It's not a huge amount of DPS, but it's going to be enough for level 4 missions. It should be able to break anything in level 4 eventually. The tracking computer's good. What are the traits for this ship? Damage and rate of fire, so nothing tracking wise. That's why I'm keeping the tracking computer. So another reason why I've gone for 650s instead of 720s. You can get 720s on this ship, but you need to fit either a rig or a low power slot for power grid to boost the power grid to accept the 720s. 720s would get more damage, but the tracking is worse, so I reckon you'll actually end up applying more damage over time by using 650s with better tracking. Whether or not that's true, I'm sure we can work out with a spreadsheet or something at some point. But for now, I'm going to go and buy all this stuff just to tweak the fit a tiny amount, and then we'll get a level 4 mission. Alright, the ship has been tinkered with. Things have been purchased and put on board, so let's get a mission. Intercept the Saboteurs. Alrighty then, this is against Serpentis, so we are going to want kinetic and thermal hardeners. Which ones did I put on? Kinetic and thermal hardeners, that's good. And we want to be firing a mix of kinetic and thermal. Good stuff. We have phase plasma M and kinetic scourge missiles, that's good. Resistances 60, 70 and 65, still not great, but it's going to be good enough, I reckon. Apparently the cap depletes in 10 minutes 12 with everything running. I think we're going to be fine. We're being paid 546,000 ISK and 2,396 loyalty points for doing this mission. If you complete it within 2 hours and 18 minutes, we get another 527,000. 218 tells you it's kind of on the easy side of level 4 missions. Let's find out if that's true. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Right, let's turn on both the armor hardeners and one of the 2 reps. I'll put the other rep over here. That's really only for emergencies if we think we need it. Probably will. The engagement range is kind of weird. I mean, we know that projectile weapons, you're almost always fighting in fall off. That means you're going to be missing a decent amount, or at least getting grazes and glances and things like that. Because it's artillery and it's got a long cycle time, I'm not grouping the weapons. I'm leaving them open. Okay, we have an acceleration gate and a welcoming committee. Okay, first test. Come on, give me the lock, give me the lock. Lock him up, lock him up. Turn on the tracking computer. God, Jesus. Yeah, we seem to be tracking destroyers kind of alright-ish. Drones, you go play with him. I've set keep it range to 28 kilometers. Then, yeah, seems to be applying fine. The rapid light missiles, I don't really want to fire them because they have a 35-second reload time. In fact, I'm going to stop shooting all my guns. Won't let the drones take care of that guy. There he goes. Boom. Reload all this stuff. Drones are back on board. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
You can play around with shield fits on a Hurricane, but you do only have 4 mid slots to play with, so getting it to be good enough to survive in level 4 is good luck with that. 2 Hardeners, large rep, then what you're going to do. Solidifier rig, more resistance rigs, and cap flux coils in the bottom, and something like that. Okie dokie, this is a big room with lots of stuff. Okay, Corelli Guardian Spy. Guardians are elite frigates, and we don't like elite frigates because elite frigates warp, jam, and web. So they are the first thing that must die. Because it's a turret weapon, theoretically we can hit out to any range. I'm really just doing this to wake them up so they'll be on direct approach to me, and then we'll hit them. There we go, that worked. I do wonder if it's just going to be this group that aggresses or if everything's going to aggress. It looks like just this group. So I need to find the thing. Right, let's unlock that guy because they have not aggressed. But all these guys here have. We're struggling to hit him, A because he's small, B because he's fast, and C because he's elite with decent resists. And C because he's way out at the very edge of our range, but we got him. There's one that's closer, so we'll go for him. We'll just fire our little missile as well. Pew! Away it goes. Go, little missile, go. There we go. The closer they get, the easier they are to hit until they get too close, and then they're just a pain in the ass to hit. But that's why we have drones. And these guys are not Guardians, so these guys should just melt. Yes. Okay, this is good. Get the small stuff off the field, especially the dangerous Guardians. Boop. Okay, let's just go for the Battlecruisers on the right hand side now. He's just about within range. Might as well fire the missile as well. Spit the light drones out, they can go and play. I am aware that there are more frigates on this group. Okay, this whole side of the room looks like it's going to aggress. That's a good thing and a bad thing. And they're sensor dampening us, which is a bad thing. Not being able to lock is bad. Boop, dead. Don't know where the drone's going. One of them's gone off to do his own thing because of course he has. I'm not seeing any more Guardian frigates. Right, drones can destroy the destroyers. And I'll get the Corellum Chief safeguards. Okay, one destroyer down. Let's get the drones on the frigates. Shield tank holding... What's all this? It's just warped in. Whoa! Uh-oh. Cheeky little Guardian spy reinforcement wave there. Did not see them come in. Or maybe they were there all the time and I just didn't see them not aggressing. That's a little bit cheeky. I don't like that. So let's just get rid of this destroyer. I'm going to get my missile to kill that guy. Boop. Dead. Alright. Little drones back out. We need to keep an eye on our drones. If our drones start taking
module has run out of charges.
damage, then that means that the Guardians at the back have spotted them. That would be a very bad thing. Oops, I accidentally clicked reload all and that put the rapid light missile into a 35-second reload cycle. Not cool, man. Not cool. Low shield warning. That's fine. We're a twin armor rep fit. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right, bring the drones back. 'Cause I'm seeing all these guardians moving quite fast. That means they're like trying to aggress my little droneses. And I don't want them to aggress my little droneses. I like my little drones where they are. Thank you very much. It does mean I'm on my own for killing all this stuff. But that's fine. It's all at good range. Boop. I mean, it looks like all these cruisers that we've had target locked are not actually getting any closer, so they appear to be a railgun. Yep. Blue is railguns, yellow is blaster. So this battleship is blaster. He's fine. All these cruisers, all these transport ships are on approach. Don't care about them. They'll have pop guns. All these... Yeah, everything else is firing blue at me, which means railguns. And that's fine by me, because that means they'll stay at that range, and that's the kind of range I want to be shooting at them at. So that's fine. I'm just going to turn on my second rep, just for a little while. We know it's cap stable with both reps running and the afterburner not running, so we'll just run both reps. Why not? And little missile can come out to play. Yeah, maybe if we'd aggressed the entire room, this would have been a real pain. But it seemed to be the little frigates in the middle aggressed, and then all this lot here, and then this lot appeared and didn't do anything, and all that lot there haven't noticed what we're doing either. And it's very nice that these things are all railgun fit, and they're sitting exactly where I want them to be. Our optimal range is 15, fall off is 42. They're hanging out at like 25, so that's like literally perfect. That's why they're taking... Oh, there's a wreck. Penetrate, hit, penetrate. That wreck was nice. That did 3 times normal damage. A miss, a penetrate, a hit, a penetrate, a smash, glances off, penetrate. We're getting all the full gamut of possible outcomes. So we'll just lock up the battleship. Try and hit him. We should be able to track him, even though he's right up in our business. He's orbiting us at like 6,000. But we're not actually missing him. In fact, we just got a wreck, which is nice. Medium artillery at like point blank range is still able to track this guy because he's a big slow target. I mean, smashes, hit, smash.
Our module has run out of charges.
Hit. Missile launcher's reloading again. There's a miss. Glance off, another miss. I mean, if I could be bothered and actually click the keep at range button, in fact, I'm just going to do that. Keep him at range. We're just laying ourselves up a little bit more. I'm sure even without the afterburner, we'll be able to pull away from him. He's only a big fat battleship. So we shouldn't see any more misses now.
Our module has run out of charges. Our module has run out of charges.
Come on, kill him. There we go. Lovely. So now I am going to group the weapons just to reload them. Then we're going to keep the next battleship at range. Turn off the second rep, we don't need it. And then I'm going to aggress these little annoying Guardian frigates over there. I don't really care about the transport ships. They're shooting me with absolute nothing. I kind of want to leave them for last because one of them's going to drop the confiscated viral agent that we need to complete the mission. The missile can come into play now. We'll just do that. Keeping this guy at range 28. Let's move the messages a little bit more up there. Yeah, we're missing a little bit more than I would like. When we hit, it's pretty good. Or do we change keep it range to... Let's just put it at 20 kilometers. Just close the range a little bit more, Mr. Ship. There you go. Smash, penetrate. The closer we're getting, the better we're hitting. Apart from the time where we missed. Well, we got a wreck and then a miss, so that kind of cancels each other out. Smashes, hit, 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 miss, hit, smash, penetrate, penetrate. That's all looking good. Another hit, another smash. Better than nothing. I am firing Republic fleet, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh dear. Well, they took a bit of killing, but we killed them in the end. And that's all that really matters. Right, bring the ship to a halt.
A module has run out of charges.
The missile launcher's run out of ammo again. It only holds 19. It's only a Tech 1 missile launcher. I'm just going to snipe these frigates. Boop, one dead. Try and snipe the next one. In fact, you know what? The light missile launcher can just kill the transport ships. There we go. Good. We're able to snipe the Guardians, and the Guardians are the ones with warp jammers and webifiers, except we've missed one. There's 3 Guardians there. I didn't notice the third one. Light missile can just chew away on the transport ships all on its own. Good, one more Guardian to go. Hopefully I can pick him off with the guns, because he's still on yellow box. Come on, you little swine. Okay, now he's red box. Now we might miss him. No, or we'll just hit him really hard. Nice. I'm just going to pick off this transport ship. There you go. Go away. Right, let's approach this lot now. Might as well kill another transport ship on the way. Go on, off you go. Thank you. And we'll just reload everything, including the missile launcher. Whilst we get these guys into range. It's been pretty chill. Again, it's helped that the room aggressed in stages. Little frigates, big group, more little frigates, another big group. It's just nice when the enemies treat you nice like that and don't respond to you killing their friends. All it means is just don't go in all guns blazing and aggress the entire room, because bad things can happen. Alright, let's put the drones out and they can go and chew on this cruiser. I am going to smash this Battlecruiser. Keep it at range 20k. We lost luck on the other two because I got sensor damped. But that's okay. Scratch one more Battlecruiser and then we'll just get in with the artillery and the missile. The missile's not adding much, but it is adding something. I could of course have removed it and replaced it with an auto targeter to increase the maximum number of targets, but I thought, you know, we've got missile slots and it does reach out to the same range as the artillery, so why not? Why not? Why are these cruisers yellow box? Why is everything yellow box apart from the cruiser that the drones are shooting at? Oh, I'm not going to question it, I'm just going to kill them all. They've either got blasters or they're trying to shoot my drones. Whichever it is, nothing really happening. In fact, my shield's actually going up and the drones are absolutely fine. In fact, the drones have killed the cruiser all on their own. Well done, chaps. Well done indeed. Right, you're going to go and play with the battleship, are you? You idiots. Right, fine. All of you can go on a battleship then. Because I've just about damn near killed that cruiser. Boop, there he goes. Right, just one more battleship and then one volley into the transport ship, pick up the loot box and get out of here. This has been an absolute breeze. This is like a classic middle of the road level 4 mission. A decent smattering of elite frigates and lots of cruisers and battle cruisers, smattering of battleships.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah, we are fighting a lot closer than I thought we would. I thought I was going to be fighting at like 30, but it turns out that 20 is actually better for the artillery. It was missing at like 30. I mean, it's missing now at 21. That's just the nature of the beast. And when it hits, it's absolutely smashing him, which is lovely. He's going to die before the missile reloads. It's annoying. Right, drones, come back. Let's approach this transport ship. Not going to open fire until we're almost at it. Yeah, it's probably good enough now. We'll probably kill it before I can fire the final gun. Almost, but not quite. But there it goes. That's the thing we need. That was nice and easy. It's nice to have proper Hardeners back on the table. 1765 is respectable for level 4 missions. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's what we need. Got the loot. Get the heck out of here.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's hand in that mission. That went very well indeed, I thought. Right, Hurricane, even though it's only T1 and it only had a T1 fit, granted we were using faction ammo and faction drones, it acquitted itself very well. It was able to snipe Guardian elite frigates, it was able to slowly grind down battleships, it absolutely annihilated cruisers and battlecruisers, so yeah, this thing works quite well. Obviously, if it was Tech 2 fitted, you'd have Tech 2 guns, and they would instantly get a 10% damage uptick because of the medium artillery specialisation skill, which gives you 2% faster rate of fire per skill level, so maximum skills. You get a bonus 10% on top of everything we've been using. And then, if you really want to, you can use the Quake and Tremor Tech 2 ammunition. So yeah, if this thing was Tech 2 fitted, it would be even better. Once again, we have proven definitively now that all 8 of the Tech 1 battle cruisers, even with Tech 1 fits and faction ammo, can indeed run level 4 missions. That was a nice little series. I enjoyed that. I was actually scared about doing this. I thought some of the shorter range fits, like the Brutix, I thought were going to struggle very badly, and it turns out, not really. We just had to be careful on which missions we accepted. The only way you're going to find that out is either by watching videos of me running them or by finding out the hard way yourself. So come back and see what we get up to in the next episode of EVE Online, and until then, do look after yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon.